Dear friends, as we enter our later years, many of us have experienced days of constant fatigue, dizzy spells upon standing, and nights when our minds just won't settle. Some of us can fall asleep quickly but only catch a few hours before waking up, while others lie awake as if something is keeping our bodies from relaxing. These familiar signs often point to poor blood flow to the brain, a common health issue that, if left unaddressed, can slowly sap our memory, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Yet, very few realize that this sluggish circulation not only disrupts our sleep but also wears down our spirit over time. Many of us rush for medications, only to find that they sometimes leave us feeling even more drained or worried about side effects. But what if I told you that there's an easier, more affordable method and natural routine you can practice right at home? Today, I want to share 3 extremely simple steps that anyone can do. These steps not only help improve blood flow to your brain, but they also lead to deeper, more restorative sleep, clearer thinking, and an overall calmer state of mind. These methods have been tried and tested over generations and are even validated by modern science. And later in the video, I'll also suggest some easy-to-make, brain-boosting recipes that improve your circulation, sleep, and quality of life. So, if you find these tips useful, please subscribe to the Wisdom of Elders channel, give us a thumbs up, and share these insights with your loved ones. Step 1. Warm up your neck area. Imagine your neck as the gateway for life energy. When your chi and blood flow smoothly, your whole body thrives. But when they get blocked, illness can creep in. There's an old saying passed down from generations: when energy flows freely, blood nourishes the brain. When it's blocked, the mind is restless. In other words, a steady flow of blood to the brain stabilizes your mood and mental clarity. I used to take my health for granted in my youth, pushing through long nights and hard work without a second thought. But as I got older, even a slight bend or a quick stand-up left me dizzy and achy. One night, I woke up in excruciating pain that spread from my neck to my head, and that's when I truly understood what my father meant. It isn't just aging, it's the blockage of your chi and blood. At first, I couldn't believe it, but when my father explained, if you experience persistent headaches, unexplained aches, and restless sleep, it's because the blood isn't reaching your head, I started to see the truth in his words. I sought advice from several doctors, and especially remembered one respected village healer, a man who lived well into his 90s and still possessed remarkable mental clarity. He taught me a seemingly simple routine. Every morning, as soon as you wake up, sit on your porch facing the rising sun and gently massage your neck with your palms. At first, it might feel a bit odd or even tiring, but with time, you'll begin to feel that you're actually opening a pathway for better blood circulation. A week later, I found that my head no longer felt heavy, and I could rise without that disoriented wobble. Best of all, my sleep became deep and peaceful. I even shared this with my wife, who had always been skeptical of old-fashioned remedies, and soon we were both practicing it together. One day, our visiting grandchild asked, "Grandma, Grandpa, what kind of exercise are you doing?" I replied with a smile, "It's nothing magical, just listening to our bodies." I began to see that the wisdom of our elders was right. Small, consistent acts can have enormous benefits. So every morning, as the sun peaks over the horizon, take a few minutes to warm up your neck and encourage that essential blood flow. Remember, a healthy body is like a sturdy boat that carries you safely down the river of life. Step 2. Rotate your wrists and gently massage your fingertips. Next, consider your hands not just as tools for work, but as vital channels for life energy. There's an ancient proverb from the Huang Di Nei Jing that goes, "The hands are the servants of the heart, and the feet are the path for the liver." This means that even the small parts of your body, like your fingertips and palms, play a huge role in keeping you healthy. In winter, I used to complain about how cold and stiff my hands would get. Even holding a pair of chopsticks would send shivers through me, and after sitting for a while, I'd feel almost paralyzed when I tried to stand up. My family would joke, "Grandpa, your blood flows slower than a turtle's pace." At first, I just laughed along, but deep down I was worried about my aging body. Then one day, a wise elder in our community, renowned both for his knowledge and kind nature, shared a simple routine with me. He explained, "Just a few minutes of rotating your wrists and massaging each fingertip from the base to the tip can warm your hands and get your blood flowing properly. Your hands are the final stop for the circulation of life energy. If they're cold, it means the blood hasn't reached its destination. Make it a habit, and soon you'll notice your hands and your whole body will feel better. I started doing this every morning before my tea. I'd clench my hands, rotate my wrists in small circles, and then gently stroke each fingertip. It wasn't long before I could feel the warmth returning to my hands. Over the days, my grip steadied, I no longer felt that jarring cold, and my overall alertness improved. Even my neighbors, some of whom had battled chronic headaches, found relief after adopting this simple habit. These tiny, daily actions reminded me that great benefits often come from the smallest efforts. Step 3. Elevate your legs against a wall. Finally, let's talk about your legs, the very foundation of your body. Many of us know that if our legs become heavy and fatigued, it's hard to feel truly rested. There's an old yoga-inspired pose that works wonders. Lie on your back and place your legs up against a wall. This isn't about showing off your flexibility, it's about encouraging your blood to return to your upper body and brain. I remember the first time I tried this. I was a bit clumsy at first, my belly was a bit round and my legs stiff, but I managed to lie down with my legs comfortably extended against the wall. After about 10 minutes, I could feel a gentle, warm flow moving from my feet up through my body. For the first time in ages, I slept soundly all night without the typical mid-sleep wake-ups or leg cramps. My wife also noticed that her shoulder and neck pains had eased after following my suggestion to try the same routine. One evening, while we were both lying there with the soft glow of a bedside lamp, our conversation was punctuated only by the sound of our calm breaths. From that day on, this practice became a cherished part of our nighttime ritual. Remember the wisdom passed down through generations. When blood flows the right way, every cell is nourished and the spirit is at peace. Our ancestors didn't have fancy gadgets or modern hospitals. They trusted their bodies, listened to them, and took care of themselves using simple, natural methods. They often used a small wooden block as a pillow to keep their necks aligned, and even propped their legs up with a rolled towel or small cushion to encourage circulation. It turns out that by simply spending 15 to 20 minutes each night with your legs elevated, you can reset your body's natural rhythms, ease discomfort, and ensure a deep, undisturbed sleep. Not only does this practice help clear the congestion in your legs, but it also gently returns blood to your brain, leaving you refreshed and ready for a new day. Now, let's shift gears a bit. I want to share with you 8 indicators that your body is in great shape, signs that you're on the right track to aging gracefully. Regular, timely bowel movements. In ancient wisdom, it was said that illness begins in the gut. Our elders understood that proper digestion is the foundation of health. When your bowels work regularly each morning, it's a sign that your internal systems, your qi and blood, are flowing without obstruction. I remember the days when I'd neglect my digestive health, only to suffer from bloating and restless nights. Deep, restful sleep. Eating sustains the body, but sleep nourishes the spirit. Early risers and those who valued sleep understood that a sound night's rest is the most effective, natural remedy for stress and fatigue. I, too, had periods when I'd lie awake, my mind racing with worries about family, work, and life in general. But once I embraced a bedtime routine inspired by the practices of my elders, turning off all screens, soaking my feet in warm water, and meditating, I began to sleep deeply, wake up refreshed, and face the day with clarity. Quick healing of minor wounds. There's an old saying, a minor scrape that heals quickly is a sign of a strong, resilient body. In my youth, I'd barely notice a small cut, and it would heal in a few days. But as I got older, even a tiny scrape sometimes lingered for weeks. When I finally realized that slow healing was a red flag that my internal nourishment was lacking, I adjusted my diet and daily routine. Sure enough, within a few weeks, even minor wounds started closing up more rapidly, a visible sign that my body was getting the care it needed. A flat, non-padded belly. Your midsection isn't just where you store food, it's a reservoir for your overall health. In our elders' time, a trim waist was seen as a sign of discipline and vitality. I once noticed that my belly was gradually expanding, making everyday activities a chore. A visit to the doctor confirmed that excess internal fat could lead to high blood pressure and even stroke. That was my wake-up call. By cutting out late-night snacks, reducing refined carbohydrates, and taking daily walks, I managed to trim down and feel lighter and more energetic. Strong, lustrous hair that doesn't prematurely gray. Hair isn't just for appearance, it reflects your inner vitality. In traditional wisdom, hair was seen as the flower of the blood. When your blood is rich and your internal organs are functioning well, your hair remains thick and vibrant. I remember the shock when I first noticed my hair thinning and graying earlier than expected. Changing my diet, getting enough rest, and reducing stress helped restore not only my hair's luster, but also my overall energy levels. Rosy, resilient nails. Our nails can tell a lot about our internal health. In the old days, people would examine their nails to gauge whether they were truly nourished. Healthy nails are firm, slightly pink, and free of white spots. I once dismissed my brittle, pale nails as a minor issue until my grandchild pointed out the changes. It turned out that my diet was lacking in essential minerals, and my nails were warning me that my body was not absorbing nutrients as it should. A few adjustments in nutrition and hand care, and my nails slowly regained their healthy glow. A cheerful, optimistic spirit. When the mind is at peace, the body is strong. When the spirit is light, illness stays away. Many of our elders believed that maintaining a positive outlook was as important as physical exercise. I've had days when life's burdens made me want to retreat into darkness, and I noticed that my body felt heavier, my energy sapped. But when I began practicing gratitude, enjoying nature, and simply smiling more, I found that not only did my mood lift, but my overall health improved. A cheerful heart truly can be the best medicine. Stable, balanced weight. Both being underweight and overweight come with risks. Ancient wisdom reminds us that too much of anything can be harmful. Maintaining a stable weight through balanced eating and regular physical activity is a hallmark of a well-tended body. I learned this the hard way when my weight began to fluctuate dramatically, making me feel fatigued and unsteady. By adopting a more mindful approach to my diet and lifestyle, I managed to stabilize my weight, and with it, my energy and overall health. Even if you're 95, you deserve legs that carry you confidently through each day. As we age, maintaining the strength and flexibility of our legs isn't just about staying mobile, it's about preserving our independence. Here, I want to share 6 essential vitamins that support leg strength and overall vitality in our later years. These nutrients not only support muscle health, but also improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and boost mobility. If you've been experiencing leg weakness, fatigue, or unexplained cramps, this information might be just what you need. Vitamin D. This vitamin is crucial for strong muscles and bones. As we get older, our skin's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight decreases. Just 15-20 minutes of daily sun exposure can help, but many seniors also benefit from foods like fatty fish, fortified dairy products, or a daily spoonful of cod liver oil. Adequate vitamin D can mean the difference between feeling unstable on your feet and moving with confidence. Vitamin B12. Have you ever felt that your legs just don't have the energy they used to? A deficiency in vitamin B12 common among older adults can lead to fatigue, numbness, or a heavy feeling in your legs. Vitamin B12 is essential for nerve function and red blood cell production. Meat, fish, eggs, and dairy are good sources, and many seniors find that adding nutritional yeast to their meals makes a noticeable difference. Vitamin C. While we often associate vitamin C with immune health, it also plays a key role in producing collagen, which keeps your muscles, ligaments, and joints flexible. As we age, our natural collagen production slows down, so a boost from vitamin C, whether from citrus fruits, strawberries, or even a spoonful of cherry acerola powder, can help your legs stay resilient and reduce inflammation. Vitamin K2. This lesser-known vitamin helps ensure that calcium goes exactly where it's needed into your bones and not your arteries. Without enough vitamin K2, calcium may build up in the wrong places, leading to stiff joints or even cardiovascular issues. Fermented foods like natto, certain cheeses, or even a spoonful of grass-fed butter can help provide the vitamin K2 your body needs. Magnesium. Often called the relaxation mineral, magnesium is crucial for muscle function and helps prevent cramps. When you're low on magnesium, even light activities can leave your legs feeling stiff and sore. Greens, nuts, whole grains, and pumpkin seeds are excellent sources. Many seniors find that a daily supplement after consulting with their doctor can help ease nighttime cramps and promote smoother movement throughout the day. Vitamin E. Vitamin E acts as a natural blood thinner, helping your circulation so that every muscle in your legs receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs. This vitamin is especially important for preventing leg fatigue and swelling. Nuts, seeds, and avocados are great sources, But if you're looking for a quick fix, a spoonful of wheat germ oil each day might be the simple change that makes your legs feel lighter and more energetic. When you combine these vitamins with the daily habits we've discussed, massaging your neck, warming your hands, and elevating your legs, you're not just fighting the signs of aging, you're actively building a foundation for long-lasting health and independence. Our elders didn't leave us a treasure trove of expensive medications or high-tech devices. They handed down timeless wisdom. They understood that true health is achieved by listening to your body, making small daily changes, and maintaining a balanced, natural lifestyle. Whether it's a gentle neck massage in the morning, rotating your wrists, elevating your legs at night, or ensuring you're getting the right nutrients, these simple steps can transform your quality of life. Before you know it, you'll be waking up with a clear head, moving with ease, and enjoying every precious day of your golden years. So please, invest just a few minutes each morning and evening in these rituals. Not only will you feel the difference in your sleep and energy, but you'll also be nurturing your body from the inside out, protecting your heart, preserving your memory, and embracing the joy of living well. If you found these insights helpful, please share them with your friends and family. Subscribe to Wisdom of Elders for more gentle, heartfelt advice on aging gracefully. After all, our bodies are our lifelong companions. Treat them with care, and they'll carry you through many more beautiful, healthy years. Thank you for spending this time with me. May you enjoy deep, restorative sleep, steady legs, and a spirit that shines as brightly as ever.